if you're doing this one thing during your uploads, you're probably hurting your sales. All right, so this is just the basic techniques when you're uploading to Amazon merch. Okay, now this you can use the same concept to anywhere too as well. As far as it applies to Etsy, it's gonna apply to Redbubble, it's applied to your own website. You understanding how a person's gonna search to find your product. And what does that mean? So I'm gonna break it down real simple and straight to the point for you. So come over here to Amazon.com and how is someone going to search to find your t-shirt? Okay, you're going to just keep this in mind. How is someone going to search to find your t-shirt? Okay, that's one thing. How, let's say, dog lover shirt. Okay, you type that in. You look at it's auto-populating a lot of stuff here. Now that right there, and then this is the keyword suggestion expander right here. The AMZ suggestion expander. Okay, it's showing us a lot of search terms here. Dog lover t-shirt, men's dog lover shirt. So now let's get a little bit more detail. So let's say dad dog and say sure. So now we're typing that in. Father's Day t-shirt, best dad dog ever. You can see like now it's populating like different types of keywords. Sure, writing on back. Look at this. So someone's actually searching for dad dog shirt writing on back. So they're looking for shirts that have writing on the back. That's interesting. So if we click on that, let's say this for example, they're looking for back design t-shirts. Let's go here. Best dog. Okay. Let's see if this one has one because it seems to be, see if it's double-sided. And it is not double-sided, but it looked like it could be because this would be a good idea for one because it has that little pocket design. And I'm not finding that. Huh. That's interesting. So from my understanding, we're looking for something. I can't find it. It's not nothing populated. Writing on back. Okay. They're looking for something like this. It's not populating. So that's something right there that you're probably interested in trying to create a design for. Okay, so that's our main goal. We're trying to find something like that, and then mistakenly we find different ideas. Like this is one way to do research by looking at the keywords and then searching it into the search bar. And then when it searches into the search bar, if it's not populating, you can't find something. Most likely, that's a good idea for you to create something and leverage that keyword and put it into your title, your brand, or your bullet points or your description. Okay, just keep that in mind. That's what we're looking at. Now, something like this is very broad, right? So there's a lot of competition. We know that there's a lot of competition for this t-shirt, saying. But look at, they're looking for tumblers. They're looking for personalized mugs. So they're looking for different ideas. Best dog dad with USA flag. Now, that might be a good idea right there. So yeah, look at this one for 4th of July. We know 4th of July is coming up. Okay, so that's something like that. It's probably doing okay or decent or depending on the trend and the different ideas, right? But they're typing in that into the search bar and your goal is to create something that they want. So you want to give it to them, right? So when you see it come in, boom, comes in, search term, boom, the customer is searching for it, right? And then it populates on Amazon and then Amazon's here, check this t-shirt out. And then hopefully they make a purchase, you make a sale because it's search intent. Remember that. The customer is searching into the search bar to find a product, okay? It's a search intent platform. Okay. So if they're looking for this, it's very passionate. That means that they're looking for this type of design if it's populating. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now let's go back over here to the listing and let's use it as a design, for example. Let's go over some tips. But that was like tip number one, understanding how a customer is going to find your t-shirt so you can make a sale, right? So understanding that, very important. Now, of course, the one I was trying to upload is way too big. Okay, sure. And I did a funny one on purpose. Okay. Just for this example of this video, lesbians eat what? And then it has 3 cats right here. Okay. I did this on purpose for this video. Now, one thing is some of the techniques and you're analyzing, you're looking at this and you can see how small the thumbnail is. You see how small that's. So this is going to be number 2, understanding that your design placement is very important. Okay. This all goes hand in hand. Like you wanted it to be very bold so you can see the lettering and you can see the graphic. Because if you can't see, if your design's really small, if we're looking at this and your design's really small, it's not going to make sales. Okay. Just keep that in mind. It's like your goal is to, if they make a search, okay, they make a search over here. And you want to be able to read it from the thumbnail here. You want to be able to see it here. What's going on? Like you want to get their attention. It's going to convert them to click. That's the main goal. So if you come over here and see this, lesbians eat what, right? You're seeing that and you have the cat on there or the expression, right? This right here is, you can see it's bold on the t-shirt, right? Come over here and you're looking at this and you're like comparing it to something over here, right? You're going to see that your goal is to actually stand out right now. Let's go over here. Come on, Amazon search bar. Don't break on me. Look at it's populating. Okay. Lesbians eat what cat? Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So you're seeing that, right? It's populating. So we know that we want to, and we're seeing other stuff populate here. This is interesting. So I'm liking that keyword phrase right there. for the sake of this video, when we're searching that, okay, and we'll get into this right in a bit. So we're making sure that our design is populating. It's obviously populating over here. We're making sure the search term, we're populating the search term into the search bar, and then we're seeing like different ideas. Okay, we're getting that. We're seeing that cat. You're seeing cat at the beginning too as well. Cat what shirt, and maybe even switching it. So we're doing that. As I'm dissecting this, we want to make sure that we're so. I'm just working this in. Like this is a little game right here. Cat what shirt. Okay, I think it just, people type it in different ways, and then you want, so for example, you're fitting this into here, and okay, this is just a starting point, but our main goal is to obviously be able to read from that thumbnail, so that's very important. And then next is selecting the products. Okay, I'm just gonna, for this example, I'm just gonna keep it on I'll keep it on these 4 products, okay, just for this example. It's up to you, whatever you want to design. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. You can, you know what, let's go ahead and just put them on all the tops, okay? It really doesn't matter. Now, one thing is, I think when it comes to this, you want to make sure you don't have youth or girls, anything like that. Just keep it at men's and women's here too as well. Now, we're looking at the colors. You can see right here, we're looking at this thumbnail. The colors are very important. So let's say, for example, let's hit dark. This is the producer that's helping me with this. Now, you can see it's like a pinkish, purplish color, right? Now we're making sure that it looks good. I would say no on that one. We're making sure that it looks good on the colors. So that will be the next thing. So we know that, okay, we kind of understanding how search intent, like understanding the concept. We're understanding that the design looks big on the actual mock-up itself. Then 3 is going to be the colors. Okay, we're making sure that we're good. Look at this. No, it's clashing too much, right? We're not going to put pink because look at, you can't even read it. Can't read that. It looks like this one, it might be okay. Yeah, it's all right. That one's okay. But I think even though grays definitely stand out a lot. Now you can put it on white. That's cool. Now you have a listing with black and white on it. Pretty good, right? Okay, not bad. Now you can go into, let's say you're a person that doesn't want to upload too many colors. That's up to you. Okay, you can, if you're that person that if you think that 2 or 3 colors is good enough, and that's it, I'm uploading the design, that's it, that's up to you. Okay, now when it comes to this, it's all personal preference. So your decision on that. I'm just making sure that you don't upload it to a color that it doesn't look good on. Okay, because we know that the red heather, that looks horrible. Can't even see the writing. So you're just making sure. And then the pink heather too is blending in a bit. Can't really see it. So just understanding that golden yellow, you can see definitely stands out. It's eye-catching. Okay. Now, when it comes to this, you're just looking at that. Now we're good. I think that we're good right there. All the colors are good. So just go ahead and I'm going to copy all the colors and I'm going to go ahead and apply to all products. And now what that's going to do is take all the color concepts and then apply them to all the colors. And what I'm using right here is the producer. Okay. If you're unaware what that is, Chrome extension is for free. You can use it, download it's free. All right. Boom. Okay. It looks good. Everything we're coming along really well. Now I think when it comes to pricing, let's touch on this. I feel like when pricing, this is all up to you. Now, the lower you price the product, just by experience, let's say I priced it at $13.99, okay, which would be, let's see, $13.99, 45 cents. The lower the price, the more sales and return, the more sales velocity comes in. So you see a lot of people that will price real low, and I've tested both ways. You price real low and you start to trigger the algorithm. So the Amazon algorithm is going to push your product more, right? And that's what you want. Amazon wants your product to be pushed more. Keep that in mind. When it comes to any of this, Amazon is a customer. They're more focused on the customer. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They don't give a damn about my feelings. They're a business that's trying to make sure the customer's happy. So if the customer wants, this is what they're testing on us right now, right? If the customer wants good deals on t-shirts and it's going to make them buy more on the platform, they're going to give customers good deals on t-shirts and they don't care what you think. And that's just the truth. So if it's frustrating you right now when they're bringing deals on your shirts, I get it. I understand it's frustrating. You can't have no control of it, but you're on their platform. It's their customer. It's their t-shirt. It's not their design, but it's almost at that point, it's like the design's on the platform. So you're getting free traffic and you're leveraging that. It has to make sense. It has to make sense. And then complaining about it, I get it. 1 week, a few days, but the whole month, and just don't do that. Just focus on what you can control, because at the end of the day, if you can't control it and you feel like you want to go somewhere else with your design and do something else, go, by all means, get out. go. But for the most part, it's like, this is up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to price your products, but I'm going to tell you this, that you're going to generate more sales. Obviously not much profit. If you're running ads, you want to work in the middle, $16.99, $19.99, it all works good. Right. And I see people running shirts at $22.99, but it all depends on the competition in the niche, right? How much competition you're going to have. If another designer has a t-shirt that's at $17.99 and you're at $19.99, is your design better than theirs? That's a $2 price difference. Like, it all depends. So for this example, we'll go ahead and put it at $14.99. Okay. And then whatever you want to do in the other marketplaces is up to you. You can, however you want to do it, and you can edit all the pricing right there, whatever you want to do. Okay. It's all up to you. Now let's go down here. So what I like to do is capitalize what we did there, right? I'm just capitalizing all the letters at the beginning of the word because it makes it look cleaner. Okay. That's the next tip. So just try to make it look clean. Try to put it all together, make it all, everything I'm sharing with you is all tips that I've personally done. I've sold over $500,000 in royalties all time. And I've sold over 125,000 products. Okay. So I think I know something, right? I think I know something. So now we have one keyword here, right? Now, what else can we put here? What else are we going to put into this? Okay. You're going to see it right here. Gay pride. So like you would put gay pride, and then let's come over here. We're looking at the stuff in the search bar, right? Funny. Okay. Funny. Gay pride. LGBTQ. Pod. Okay, this seems to be populating here. Okay, we have a result of 238. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. LGBTQ pun. All right, now we have 13 more characters. It's up to you what you want to do here. I feel like it's pretty good, right? And you can add more text into here, but like we got like the main stuff in there, I feel like, because we're leveraged the search bar over here on Amazon. It's helped us out a lot with understanding the keywords. And then if you want to go back a little bit, okay, you can go back and then you're putting that in. Now you're seeing like bumper sticker, pins, different ideas, right? And that cat, you can see that cat. And then orange, let me see what shirt, orange cat. And they're typing in orange cat. That's interesting because they're actually searching for it. They want the orange cat. Okay. That may have to be something to do with the design. So keep that in mind. So if the cat was orange, I would put orange cat. But let's say for this example, black and white, black, we'll just put black cat. Okay. Or even just, you maybe not even want to put that in there. Maybe it's because I have cat in there twice. I can just put black and white. And I don't like, even just if you put it in there twice, I think it's good like that. But you see how I'm just building it out. And if you want to put like some type of pin name right here, like you say lover, all right, something like that, or whatever, by lover, you can do that, or whatever you want to do right there. Now with the bullet point 1 and bullet point 2, I've tested a few ways of doing this. You can do that if you want to, but now I noticed that when you put it into other marketplaces, so for example, it's going to take a little bit more time. So we have it, like, for example, we have it in the UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, I think that's Spain, right? And then Japan. And then you have in this other ones, the marketplace is going to, I have it auto translate for me. Okay. And then it will do the whole bullet point, but it takes a little bit longer. So what I mainly focus on right now as of 2025 is brand and title. Okay. I'm just trying to understand, put these keywords, get some nice keywords, rich keywords in here, and have it populate into the search bar. When a customer searches, I want my design to pop up. Okay. So that's very important when it comes to any of this. Understanding how the customer is going to search into the search bar, and then you trigger the algorithm and give it what they want, and then you populate up here. You populate a design up here, and when you populate a design up here, you want to give the customer what they want. When you give them what they want, they make a purchase, and you trigger the algorithm, and that's how you make sales. Okay, so boom, that's the title, that's the brand, and it's up to you. If you want to go ahead and fill out the bullet point 1, bullet point 2, and description, you can definitely do that with ChatGPT. Have it leverage that to help you create a nice bullet points, but still understanding that Amazon.com is a search-based platform and a search intent for a customer to search to find a product to purchase. Okay, so keep that in mind. Understanding that is very important. Now, I hope that helped you understanding how a customer is going to search to find your product on Amazon, on Etsy, on Redbubble, or even just a Google search to find a product. Your goal is to populate number 1. And staying ahead of these trends, it definitely can be a challenge, but if you do it correctly, you can definitely make sales on these platforms. Okay, so I think over the years of me doing this, it's definitely like algorithms change, things change, and it frustrates you, and you get frustrated. I totally understand that. And if you feel that type of way, I recommend you just go start your own website. Try to build something behind it. If you're having fun with this, try to make the best out of it. The goal is to make money and have fun. If you can make money and have fun, like you're winning. You're winning with everything that you're doing, right? And then you're your own boss. Come on, man. It doesn't get any easier than that. And obviously, with more stuff you take on, the more of a challenge it is for certain things. But my goal with this video is to help you understand a bit better of how, because it can be a little bit confusing, but how you can put really solid keywords into your title, brand, and then just build on top of that. Okay. So with that being said, if you want low competition niche ideas, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. And my name is RJ Martinez. Peace out.